What's up, guys? We're going to take a look at the Nasdaq in today's video. I'm going to show you the absolute bloodbath that took place in the Nas100 today, folks. It was absolute pandemonium. I mean, it was complete and total chaos. For those of you guys that were trading the Nas today, I mean, it felt like a bomb went off, right? Like, legitimately. You just had no idea when the selling would stop. Now, the beauty about these type of days, folks, is the market always presents prepared traders with opportunities, right? You can be in one camp and totally freak out, see these crazy intraday swings. I mean, we were down 3% in a single day on an index, like a major American stock index was down 3% in one day. If I were going to quantify that for you, what is that, 3%? It's about 500 points, so you convert that into pips. That's 2,000. No, wait. It's 10 pips in 1 point, if I'm not mistaken. You guys that trade the Nas100 Forex version, let me know if I'm doing the math right. 500 points times 10 pips in 1 point, that's 5,000 pips, if I'm doing the math right. And something similar, I imagine, in the futures version of the Nasdaq, which is NQ. All right, but here's what I want to talk to you guys about. All right, you have to be able to get a hold of your emotions and just look at what the charts are telling you, right? Let me show you what panic selling looks like. This is what panic selling looks like. You see these two, right? These two yellow boxes, and the Nas just dropped 800 ticks, right, in just like 1 hour or 1.5 hours. This is what panic selling looks like, where everybody hits the sell button at the exact same time. What does that mean for us, right? Look at this. Jesus, look at this nice retracement right there. Amazing. So what does this mean for us? Well, number one, when there's blood in the water, there's also opportunities, right? This is a famous saying. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. I think Warren Buffett was the one that said this. Be greedy when others are fearful, right? And my interpretation of what he meant when he said that is look for opportunities, but carefully look for opportunities, all right? Here on this channel, we don't make any crazy, outrageous earnings claims, earnings guarantees, nothing, right? We believe in charts. Specifically, I believe in volume-based profiles. This is a volume-based indicator. It's a simple green and red color band that does an incredible job of identifying the potential trend direction. Now, what you do with that information is up to you, right? But this is really, really good, in my opinion, at helping identify the direction. And one other thing, folks, for all you guys that are freaking out, all right, look at these wild swings, man. Just Jesus, look at these wild swings. For all you guys that are freaking out on a big down day, right? Market just cratered today. The other two indexes, the S&P and the Dow, I mean, they were down too, of course, but not to the extent that the Nas was down, right? And by the way, for those of you guys that are following along at home, this is the Forex version of the Nas, all right? I hardly look at the Forex version, but I always feel bad that I'm neglecting a lot of you Forex traders out there. So I wanted to do today's video just on the Forex version of the Nas, all right? But anyway, what I was saying was, at some point, the Nas is going to have big up days, right? Just like we're seeing back-to-back-to-back days of heavy, heavy downtrend, right? Like, this is enough to scare anybody, you know what I'm saying? But just like we see these big down days and these very, very large strings of just heavy sell-offs where the volume indicator turns red and it just stays red, right, for such a long period of time, I'm also convinced that we're going to see some stretches that look like this, right? This, in fact, this was even more powerful, folks. You look at this, 180 approximate on the color change, the vol color change from red to green, right? And a segment high of 480. That's 300 points, right? 300 points. It's 1,200 ticks if you follow in futures, and 12. No, wait, what is that? I keep screwing up the math here. 300 points times 10 pips in a point. So that's 3,000. Here, let me write this down. And again, folks, I want you to double check this. 3,000 potential pips in Forex and 300 points if you follow along in futures. This is not a small move. A move like this would make your whole week, maybe even your whole month, I think, right? But anyway, folks, the reason I wanted to send this video out to you guys is to help you stay motivated and just train your brain to ignore the pandemonium, ignore the chaos, ignore the noise. You have one job and only one job every single day, right? That is to look for good setups, however you define that. But those good setups, in my opinion, have to come with respect to a trend, right? Not just randomly going long and short the market on your Japanese candlestick garbage, right? You got to have a common sense type of indicator. That's why I love this green and red volume indicator profile. It's phenomenal to me, man. In fact, so many of my customers have told me that they cannot look at a chart anymore without this trend trading indicator. All right. But yeah, man, absolute bloodbath in the Nasdaq. The reason I started off this video at the end of the trading session is because look at where we closed, right? We closed pretty much on the session low, and we also broke a very statistically significant level here of 12,000. So for all you guys that might have been tempted to, buy some tech stocks or pick up some Facebook or some Apple or some Google today, I don't know if you're going to see a bounce tomorrow. You might, but what I think is more likely tomorrow is the market's going to gap down, right? And then, kaboom, the buyers are going to all rush in at once, especially the people that have been shorting the Nas from a couple weeks ago. At some point, they got to close out their position, right? They got to bag those gains. But yeah, folks, today was a historic day for the Nasdaq. I can't recall the last time I've seen the Nasdaq drop 3% in a single day. I mean, maybe like 15 years ago during Lehman Brothers and the worldwide economic collapse. But 3% in a single day is a crazy move. You guys can see that this volume indicator just nailed the last 90 minutes of trading. And I'm telling you right now, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about how this volume indicator is going to perform in the market tomorrow. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.